We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed, more innovation.
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Let me have a look here. It'll work now. Hey, Jerry, let us know when you turn the audio on. I can hear you if you can hear me. So we're just struggling with getting the other guys set up here. Keeps kicking us out. So should we be able to get the streams on CURLSASK now? They'll all be working now, Teach. Those three you can do. Again, I'm not able to get audio on. Clint, try talking. Yeah, just trying to get the other guy set up here.
You don't want a camera, do you?
That's good. I won't watch that anymore.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
The Roaring Game. We all love it, but sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. Go get stuck in your curling club this year. Learn the game inside and out. Play for your favorite country and take the curling world by storm. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's Play Curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
They haven't updated the second end.
Okay, so my right, it's okay.
There on sheet 2. Sheet 2 just got updated. I still don't want it. 0 lots from Heistad. Heistad got 1. So it's a tie game. Brayden still hasn't updated theirs, and they're the only one I have left to update.
So 1 1 4 0 0 0 1 2 0.
I've got Kettner versus Taylor 1-0. That
Kessel 2
Tom
nothing
die
for-
and Kessel 2 up. Yep.
for Kessel.
Yeah.
Heistad.
Ooh.
Okay, just a sec. Gotta get them up here. Zuravloff and Heistad, it's 1-1. Brayden, it's still 0-0. And Dirksen and Edie, it's 4-0 Edie. That's what I've got. But Brayden hasn't updated theirs.
So, one was here. So,
Oh, from Curling Stadium? Yeah. And he's got lots. There's lots going on. Yeah, he's got a bunch going on this weekend. Berta's going on right now. Yes. Can they hear me if I say that? No, it's okay. It's more for the people watching. She was looking. She's not anymore. They're going to be on Skip's Fox. They are. Can I talk on this? How do you talk on this?
press talk. It's right there. Say Jan.
Jan, are you there?
Yep.
Jan.
Sheet 4. Sheet 4. That's a score. Sheet 4.
What sheet are you wanting information on?
Sheet 4.
I'll get that for you.
She's so funny.
Yeah.
Totally like
You should totally
here better. She wants to.
Gosh, that sucks.
It was
Sheet 4, red took front in S1.
No N2. Jan, sheet 4, Brayden, I've gotten N1, they blanked it.
Yeah, we'll reconfirm.
Awesome.
And one, they
Brayden did?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Brayden took one in N2. Thank you, my dear.
So she retired.
Look at this straight yet, lady.
Thanking you.
Her friends last month just
Yeah.
yeah. Testing.
Yeah.
She can drink alcohol. So they had a flavor out there. She said I took that. So it was good. So I took my Benadryl. I tried it. I don't think it was that special. Yeah, she said your body she knew it.
I can't remember if, when I curled against her when Chris lived here, I can't remember if she ever drank.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Even when she was at because she gouged over ladies. Yeah. Oh, that's a night.
That was a beauty.
Sweet.
Yeah, so if I was retired from the education central main office, probably once a month. Somebody's all the ladies and says, why don't we do it? So every person party of the month.
Don't think so. The one on the left of the wrist, all right.
One of your sites was crossing.
You can sweep like the one on the left. Yeah. I don't actually either. I've never tried.
Jerry, are we good?
When I slide around, sometimes I can do it, but not. You know what I mean? Strong ones are crossing. Okay. Okay. Here's my God.
Not a single message. Clint, you with me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alrighty, folks. I'd like to welcome what viewers we have that have patiently hung around to the Swift Current Curling Club. It is draw 2 of the under 21 Saskatchewan provincial men's and women's curling championships here in Swift Current. My name is Chris Heichert. Alongside of me here is my main man on the commentary, Clint Walker. Say hello, Clint.
Hello, folks out there. Hope you're having a good day.
We're going to do something a little different today for you guys. We're going to have a little fun with this commentating. So Clint is new to curling. It's about his second year. He curls in all 9 of the leagues that the Swift Current Curling Club has to offer. And now we got him doing some commentating. Let's have a peek here at what we have going out on the ice, and I'll see if I can update you guys. Our featured game here is Team Heistad, and I sure hope I'm saying that correctly, and Team Zuravloff, both teams out of the Saskatoon area. This is draw 1 for the men. And the men there are 6 teams, and they're doing a 6-team round robin. And then it'll go into a page playoff where 1 plays 2, 3 plays 4, and they move forwards towards the championship draw.
Yeah, this is a heavyweight bout here we got going. These both teams are just trading slugs at each other.
She's definitely a heavyweight bout, but you know what they say. Let's get ready to rumble. So we got, looks like they traded singles in the first and the second end, and Zuravloff here with the hammer in the third end. Red's got a couple wrapped around that corner. Line 2.
Yeah, Heistad just racked on the guard there and left her kind of wide open for Zuravloff.
Red line 2 with hammer and throwing. It's funny, Clint, you say the word racked. This morning there was a lot of racking. We just recently touched up the rocks, and there is no shortage of curl out here on the ice. So quite often you do see the rocks over curling on guys. It's definitely something these curlers are going to...
Yeah, I think it's a lot more fun when they curl like that. It's kind of a boring game when they just go straight down the ice no matter what you do. Kind of takes away from the... What?
Excellent playing conditions and plenty of curl out here on the ice.
Oh, that man does a hell of a job on the ice out here. I don't think you can beat our ice anywhere.
You got that right. The only ice that I've seen better than this typically goes in my whiskey. So you got Heistad here. The boys are up, and he is playing an in-turn draw. Looks like he's trying to play a freeze to that red one and bail his team and get him out of trouble.
Yeah, Zuravloff, they were a foot higher on that tee line there. They'd be just sitting perfect, but this looks like it's going to curl up underneath. Nice shot coming in there. That was a very nice shot.
You darn right, that was a nice shot. Zuravloff, they're wrapping one around that center. Pretty near froze and kind of taking this end completely away from old Zuravloff. Zuravloff, is that Russian or Ukrainian? Or I think they come from Yorkton area. That's got to be Ukrainsky, no?
I'm not sure where they're from. I looked on the internet there and it said they were both out of Saskatoon. So,
thank you, folks, for being patient with us. I know the teleprompt has Heistad up 2-1. Scoreboard is showing 1-1. So maybe there's somebody I don't know, or maybe they're just predicting a steal of 1 here in this end. Which, if they are predicting that and they get this right, I'm gonna get them to buy me some lottery tickets. Discussion here for the boys on how the heck they can get that yellow rock out and hopefully score a multiple end here. It appears the Bays seem like they can come through those 2 red guards, that port, and knock that shot out for 3. What are your thoughts here, Clint? Is this even there?
Well, that's a tough shot, but it's there probably. If anybody can do her, these kids can do her. They are on fire today.
Yeah, we're being treated to some great curling out here. These are the best junior teams in all of Saskatchewan, and it's exciting to see who's going to go on to represent Saskatchewan in Quebec at the national event. Line's looking pretty close here to Bays.
Yeah, I think we're tapping here. It's all right. Open it up a little bit, hey? Not for nothing.
They definitely opened her up, but when there's no more rocks to come, that's how she goes.
We asked Saskatchewan what they know about 5G.
More speed? More innovation?
It's going to make our lives a whole heck of a lot easier.
This is what 5G looks like.
Better, faster.
Sounds like one more G. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know what it means.
All you really need to know is the future of 5G is here and will continue improving through investments in network technology.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
Well, I'll tell you what, the score is up. Well, it's not quite right now. It should be 2-1, but boy, you don't want to say anything to these scorekeeper. I got a finger out of one and a dirty eye out of the other one. I'm just about pure stone from the cold look.
Sounds like we're back and live now here. We have a 2-1 lead for Team Heistad over Team Zuravloff, playing the fourth end here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. My name's Chris Heichert, doing a little commentary, having a little fun here with you on this Thursday afternoon. Alongside me, Clint Walker. He don't know much about the curling game, but he's typically good for a curling laugh, so we'll have some fun here today.
I've pretty much got a mutiny on my hand up here in the scorekeeper's room.
I was gonna say it does sound like a small cackle of geese up there with you. What exactly is going on?
Well, they're trying to get the score back to. It says 3-1 on the computer on the TV, and I know they've got a 2-1 on their computers. But you know what? They're doing a hell of a job.
Alrighty, so
I said sitting nice here.
This seems like an odd turn to play at this. Hit going with the out turn versus the in turn.
Or is he trying to come underneath? But he's got lots of weight on that, doesn't he? Looks like he's going to be back 12.
Oh, I got you. He was trying the out turn to come around that corner guard. And it looks like they're clearing women and children out of the way back there.
Yeah, she had a little weight behind her.
No, I'm talking the curling shot there, Clint. It had a little bit of too much weight.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't know what we were talking about there. She was like a freight train coming through.
Hey, that's a good Alan Jackson tune. Freight train, baby. Looking like a diesel locomotive. Heistad calling for the center guard here on their yellow. Up one, playing the home end. They always want to try to control the scoreboard, and it's always nice to have Hammer in the homecoming end. So I think Heistad would love to see if they can muster up a steal here this end. And so far, they're in a good position to steal a point.
Yeah, this rock looks good. Bit tight guard. Halfway. Oh, she seemed to bite in on him.
That's a pretty good spot where they have that there. Unfortunately, their yellow that's in the house that they were guarding is behind the tee line, so it might give an opportunity for Team Zuravloff to play the intern come around, try to get shot rock out of this.
Oh, I got to move up here. These women are just torturing me. They're doing all kinds of hand signals I've only seen out of a cage of monkeys.
Typically, the only hand signal them women give you is in between two sets of fingers on both sides.
Oh, this is a nice shot. Oh, no, it's going to be inside. Just made her by.
Just a tickle on the guard.
So does this bring back a lot of memories for you, Chris, to come and watch these juniors play when you were once yourself a world champion junior?
You know, back when I was in my heyday, dinosaurs still roamed the earth. But you're right. Back in 2003, I was lucky enough to win this junior provincial event and had the honor of wearing the Saskatchewan green at a national event. And that's exactly what all these curlers out here are wanting to do. Their goal is to have that green jacket on their back and feel the pride of representing an entire province on the national stage.
So it got to be a lot of pressure, hey, when you're this young. I mean, they can be up to 21, but still a lot of pressure when it comes down to this, knowing you could have the potential to go to nationals or even worlds, right?
No, that's for sure. But that's why we all compete, and it's that pressure that everybody craves, the competition that everybody craves, and yeah, these kids seem to do very well with it.
Yeah, some of the shots they're throwing, you'd never know that they were just young kids, young men and women. They are throwing some good shots out here.
But let's be honest, Clint, you wouldn't know a good shot if it hit you in the forehead, would you?
No, I'm just happy to get one on the paint.
For the most part, you can't draw the paint with a pencil crayon on a piece of paper.
Now we're just getting mean.
Bear with us, folks. We got all types of different commentators that'll be tuning in this weekend. So you'll get the guys that know what they're talking about when it comes to curling. Sometimes you'll be stuck with Clint and I who have no idea. So we're just here to hopefully put a smile on your face. Our goal is to not lose viewers.
I wonder how many we have. Is there any way we could tell how many are tuned in?
I'm sure there could be once we're done speaking, maybe one or two left. That's about it.
They probably pull on the pin. I got Karen. She's going to check out how many viewers. Actually, her name's Kathy, but she's kind of like a Karen.
What's going on the ice here? The boys throwing some steam here, trying to clean things up a bit. It's crazy how hard and how accurate some of these young men can throw the rocks.
Yeah, that was... Heistad's kind of got in control here of this end.
Yeah, there's a lot of lemons there, hey, and not many cherries. What do you figure?
Yeah, if they could get another guard up there, they'd be sitting really good, wouldn't they?
Never a bad situation when you got 4 in play and you're throwing still. Oh, that's an excellent guard. Splitting the center line, guarding those two in the rings. Old Zuravloff don't have much other than to bail City, so they'll be coming with some heavy heat here on this one, hoping to explode things and rearrange the situation.
He's a little wide on this guard, isn't he? Oh, not bad.
What, in your infinite wisdom, Clint, what would you do here on this shot? Another guard, or would you try to bring another one into the paint?
I think I'd throw another center guard up if you could get one sitting right up there. I don't know, could you get one buried around there? I think he's going for a center guard, but if you could get one around behind, I guess, on the left-hand side of the button, you'd probably be all right, but kind of leave yourself open for a double there, right? What do you think?
Ethan Desolé. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. Throwing the shot. I would like to say a shout out to, I believe it's possibly his mom. They are tuning in from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Thunder who, you say? Thunder Bay, Ontario. Nella Desolé.
Boy, that was a decent shot.
25.
25 viewers we have. We'll check in a couple ends. Hopefully we got half of them left.
I'm sure after they spend an end with us, they'll be gone. Just one of our faithful viewers, heavy Ukrainian, the old Uke, Andrew Kowalski, just texted in stating that he's loving the commentary and says we sound like Coach's Corner up here. Old Bob Cole, Harry Neal.
Well, if we're not careful, our new job might be with TSN.
You know, I'm not sure that we'll be overtaking Vic Roeder and Russ Howard anytime soon, but you never know.
No, they know what they're talking about. I met that Russ Howard one day. I was playing my buddy a quick game of 1-on-1 on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and you ended up meeting Russ Howard. Did you say hi to him?
Yeah, once there. Yeah, we had a little talk. Not very much, though. I was kind of focusing heavy on my game.
Toe slider here. Zuravloff trying to splash some yellows. There's a chance all of them could dance here.
So are these brothers on this team?
Well, Skip Zane Zuravloff, and you got the coach Kent Zuravloff.
What about these Desel? I'm not sure how I'm not even going to try butchering that last name, but.
Well, I'll go Desolé, and I would like to send another shout out to Nella. She called in between draws, and she just thanked everybody in Swift Current for putting on this event. Whether it's us butchering the live stream and the commentary, or the curling conditions, the volunteers, she just said a great big thank you. And you know what? I really appreciated receiving that phone call. There's a lot that goes into running these events and putting on first-class events, and appreciated that from her. So hello to you guys watching your son Ethan out from Thunder Bay, Ontario. What's the plan here for this shot, Clint? Where are they trying to go with it?
It's top 12, I believe, right on the center. It's coming nice. I don't think it's going to curl enough, though. Somebody's ordering a pizza. Can you hear that?
I can hear that, and that sounds good. I think our producers are ordering up some pizza, and that's no fair because we can't have any. Does sound like the cackle of hens there you're sitting with got that score figured out. We're 2-1 Heistad with the last rock here to come in the fourth end. Big shot drawn against a pile of stones. Needs the nose hit to score his one.
Looks good.
Good for what? Ooh, it hangs around for 1 point. Zuravloff scores the single, and we're tied.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
Who's that said I know that guard is better than top 8?
Welcome back, folks. Swift Current Curling Club kicking off N number 5 of the Under 21 Junior Men's Provincial Curling Championships. My name's Chris Heikert. You're stuck with me today on the microphone.
I'm
but
Clint
even
Walker.
Worse, hey, you wait till I introduce you before you speak. And with me, Clint Walker. Now you speak.
Oh, hello, folks.
Hello, folks, and welcome.
And welcome to sunny Swift Current, Saskatchewan, where the wind isn't blowing today.
Well, it's our slogan is where Swift Current, where the people aren't swift nor current. That's what my man Brayden Stewart on my curling team always says to me. He's lucky he's got me by about 6 inches. Otherwise, there'd be knuckle sandwiches coming his way. Are any of our viewers having an afternoon bevy? Maybe it's time that we crack a Michelob Ultra and turn this commentary into high gear.
Yeah. How do I get to watch the commentary on the video here? Can I watch that?
Nope, you don't get to.
Okay.
Wonderful.
What's Red doing here? Coming around that center guard?
Look a little heavy to me. They're coming back. Gonna sit right on the back 12 with that Heistad rock.
So that filthy uke I was telling you guys about, he is just messaging in. He'd like to try his hand at commentating tomorrow afternoon, so maybe we'll give him a shot to get on the mic and commentate a game for us, pass along some of his Ukrainian wisdom to us.
Boys
How's
are
that?
liking the back of that house for some reason.
Geez, I got your draw weight, Clint. Everything deep in the back of the house.
That's the only way to go, deep.
Gotta go deep.
Everybody likes it deep. Well, the ladies don't like that commentary. I might have to trade you seats, Chris.
No, I purposely tucked myself away here.
Well, Zuravloff, they're checking some fastballs down there this end.
Yeah, I don't know if she's downhill going away, but the boys seem to be deep on everything here, eh?
They're in a hurry to get to that fifth end break. I like this shot. I think it's going to sit right on the button. What do you think, Chris?
He's playing the come around, and yeah, I think if he goes top button would be a perfect spot for this shot.
Freeze right to his other one. A little light, maybe.
Come up a little bit light, didn't he? What's the plan here for old Team Zuravloff? He's going to out-turn wrap one right to the pin, I think.
Yeah, if they get one in there, it's pretty tough to get it out of there, isn't it?
You'd almost need grenade if you locked her onto that yellow one on the back of the button. Clint,
I think he's on the guard. He's tight.
Gotta go.
Way too light. Well, they played tough the first 4 ends, and now they're kind of unraveling here a little bit.
The wheels are falling off, so to speak. If you can, Clint, give us an update on the cackle of hens there up there beside your scorekeeping. Just let the viewers here know what they're up to.
Well, I don't know. I think they're playing text twist or something.
We'll see
Clash
if we
Clans
can get
or something on their computer. I don't think they're even watching what's going on in the game here.
If we get an opportunity,
I'm getting another eyeball again.
Maybe we'll get the producer on the camera to get a shot up upstairs behind sheet number 1. We'll get you to give a wave, Clint, if we can find that camera angle.
Yeah, we got Melody Robertson, Kathy Hopner doing the scorekeeping up here.
Kathy, I thought it was Karen Hopner.
Well, Kathy, I don't know what she's going by right now. She's busier than a hen covering a dozen eggs. Actually, I'm teasing them. They're both really good, fun women to curl with and fun to work with.
Okay, Heistad here. We're locked at a 2-2 battle. Well, Heistad looks like they're going to try to wrap one around again, try to hit the top of that button and really put the heat on old Zuravloff here.
These teams are really evenly matched, aren't they? They both look really good.
Well, I just got a deadly text message from the Ukrainian. Bob Cole.
Ugh.
Did he get by? No,
No.
just tickled.
That was setting up to be just a beauty, that shot.
Looked like he had the right weight, eh?
Yeah, the weight was decent.
Got guys texting me. They're asking if they can do commentary with you, Clint. He said, I like the guy. He just calls it how it is. Like a hen sitting on a dozen eggs.
Oh, that was a devastating.
Looks like we got yellows lying a pile there.
That wasn't very good for...
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Well, welcome back here, folks. We're kicking off the 6th end and the second half of the live stream game going on here. I'm here, Chris Heichert, with my man Clint Walker, and it sounds like there's just a cackle of geese up there sitting with Clint. You do me a favor and throw some grain out and see if you can get them to tone it down.
I did. I threw some out. Now they're scratching and clacking up here, and all we need is a rooster crowing. Okay, we started off this end. Old Heistad threw one right on the button. Zuravloff threw a corner guard, and now Heistad's thrown a center guard.
She's game on, it looks like.
The boys are not messing around this end. That little break there, and we're back in action. And we just checked the update. We got 41 viewers now.
So we are climbing, folks. Clint, would you mind giving me an update on the scores on all the other sheets? Are your old ass eyes good enough to be able to read the scores so you can pass them along to the viewers?
Yeah, we got the Kleider-Taylor ladies. We're sitting 4-0 for Taylor. And got the Brayden Drewitz. Sorry about the butchering the name here. And I'm trying to see what the score is there, but some kids are standing there. Oh, it's 2-1 for Drewitz. And on sheet 6, we've got, I can't read that. We've got Dirksen at 1 and Eid, or I'm not sure how we say that either, but it's 9-1 for Eid over Dirksen. And then we got the Pomedley. Sorry, I'm just butchering these names. Kesselrink, and Kessel's winning 6-2 or 6-2 over Pomedley.
Well, that was one of the most disastrous score updates I've ever heard given.
Wasn't that horrible?
That wasn't that good, I'll be honest.
I'll do better
next update
time.
We'll do better. It sounded like you had some help there. I could hear some bellowing in the background.
Oh yeah. I'll next time we do one, I'll get it all figured out before you put me on the spot like that.
Producer Jerry, if we get an opportunity, can you scan behind sheet 1 upstairs? I'd like to say hi to the scorekeepers who will be updating Curling Zone, CURLSASK all weekend long, as well as some of the commentators where they're sitting. I'd like to say a great big hello to everyone and thank our volunteers for their hard work this week and helping us make sure this event kicks off.
You know, you need a big thanks, Chris, for all the work you put in at this rink, the time and effort that's turned this club around, and these huge events you put on here have put Swift Current curling on the map. And people need to know we have a ton of amazing curlers come out of Swift Current. Looking at all the banners here, provincial Canadian titles, it's just huge.
That's well, thank you, and it's neat that you say that. And you're right. We have some talented curlers come out of this club. Claire Meacham and her team, they just won the under 15 triples provincial crown. Erin Thibault, ice maker at our club, and her team Kesserling just won the under 18 provincial crown. And we have some local teams competing in this under 21 provincial as well. So possibility that one of them come out as a provincial champion as well. So it's great to see all the high-end curling and great curlers that come out of the Swift Current Curling Club. What's going on out on the ice here? Looks like we got the 4-foot with just a mess of stones. What's your take on this there, Walker?
I think old Heistad's just coming in there to sit up on top of the 4-foot there and lock this in. She's pretty much gonna, looks like they're setting up to steal one here.
Gonna tickle off that guard. Not ideal there. They wanted to bring that right onto that red rock, and now that gives an opportunity for old team Zuravloff to splash them guards around and open things up.
Coming through that hole, do you think?
You know what? That's with red having hammer. That ain't a bad shot. Matter of fact, that's borderline a great shot. Come down and hit your red rock onto the yellow and possibly roll them both behind your corner guard.
He's thinking about it.
As far as I'm concerned, them guards aren't really hurting you. You could make them help you.
Oh, he doesn't like it.
There's a reason I'm up here drinking Michelob's, and these are the pros down on the ice. So double peel knocks that rock into the house. Hey, there must have been a rooster go hollering by, because the cackle has definitely deadened. How did you get control of that?
Well, I think one just quit. She'd had enough of my bantering, and she pulled the pin. Kathy, she's left up here all by herself now.
Is it Kathy or Karen? I'm confused.
Well, right now she's Kathy. She's laughing. I might get her a drink, and then we'll probably be friends again. Oh,
sounds like you're trying to be the rooster.
What's the plan here, Chris? Are we just drawing up to the top of the 4 in that hole in between the two reds?
I think if they locked one on the face of that red one, it would be a great shot. Yeah. You know what? I'll see if I can butcher some names here, and I'll actually give a rundown of all the players. So we got Team Zuravloff there. We got Skip Lane Zuravloff. We got third, Hunter Laby. Second, Brody Harrison. Lead, Josh Usick. And Coach Kent Zuravloff. And for old Team Heistad, we got Skip Brayden Heistad. Third, Ethan Disselay. Second, Chase Ulrichsen. Lead, Braden Sinclair. And Coach Mike Heistad. Again, the men are playing a 6-team round robin. They'll play every team once, and then the top 4 will move on to the playoffs. We have 5 games going on out on the ice, 3 men's games, and 2 ladies' games. We might have a double here, Walker.
Yeah, get your double board out.
The boys are playing for a double board. Round of Pepsis.
Yeah.
Round of Pepsis.
Hey, here he comes. I think he's going to get her in here this time.
5th time a charm.
Young feller's got his weight down.
Oh, we're going to have a little discussion about this one. The boys are coming down. Coach is out. We'll call this a 30-second interaction. Why don't you viewers at home hit the stopwatch, and we'll see how closely they are to their 30 seconds that they're allotted. Take this time to thank some of our sponsors. Stringham LLP Law Firm here in Southwest Saskatchewan. thank them for being on board and supporting junior curling here in Saskatchewan and this event. Next opening ceremonies goes at 7 p.m. tonight, and the next draw will be at 8:30. And we got a treat for you. We got Clayton Wicks and Tix, who will be doing the commentary with Jason Senekar. And if you thought Clint and I were bad, strongly encourage you tune in tonight at 8:30 to listen to these two buffoons do some commentary for you. You see the coach had his 30 seconds, sat back down, but the team is still out there debating on what the proper plan is here out on the ice. What would you do here, Clint? Why don't you enlighten us viewers with all your curling wisdom? What would Clint Walker do in this situation?
Well, I would do one of two things. Either draw right into between them two red ones right on the center line, or even if you're a light and you're top 12, you don't hurt. I don't think you can hurt yourself. I think maybe the best would be if you could draw right to the top of the four in between there. But if you're light, you're not going to, it's not the end of the world. You just can't be heavy. What do you think?
I'm texting on my phone and wasn't actually even listening to you.
Well, I went and put all that effort into there. I even asked the ladies.
I heard the Canada Geese. It sounded like they were heading south for the winter.
This is a good one here coming in. Oh, he's over curling a little bit.
Come up light, eh?
Yeah, over curled just a half a rock, don't you think? I think if he'd have been right. Well, you can't get to the nose of that red one, right? And drive them out of there. I think he's
What's
trying
Red
to,
doing
isn't
here?
he?
Looks like Red's going to try to run this back, and you know, if he hits that correctly, there's a few that could fly.
Them yellows are gone, aren't they? If he hits that red, runs that one yellow one back right on the nose of the red.
You know, he's close here, boys.
Just
tickled it. I thought you could see all those lemons fly out of there if he would have hit that right.
I think he could have, hey?
Heistad, he ain't giving up on that freeze.
No.
No ways.
He's coming in again.
Come hell or high water, we're going to get one where that broom head is. Shout out to the folks out in Thunder Bay. Thank you for tuning in, and please tune in. All this curling brought to you by Curling Stadium, bringing the coverage curling deserves right to you, right to your home. Free of charge. Why free of charge, you say? Because Mr. Kurtz at Curling Zone and Curling Stadium is loaded with money.
That's probably it's just a great that's Curling Zone having this, all the games televised, even the afternoon games with the, or just a fun time in the afternoon curling out here. People can tune in from anywhere in the world and watch it. I know my mom always tunes in to watch because I don't get to see her a whole bunch, and she can watch me curl.
No, you're right. It's pretty neat how we're using technology and really showcasing the sport of curling. What's the plan here? Are we going to get this yellow one in there? Come hell or high water, we're hitting that pocket.
No, one more kick at the can here, but
you know what? Nose hit on this rock, and that spells disaster for every one of them yellows.
Yeah, if he makes this, do you lose the two or the top red one, or does it stay?
She gone.
But you're laying one red one still.
Well, I'm a loony to the good. I could almost make a wager that there'll be no yellows left in play when the stones come to rest. If you're interested in taking that.
No, I can see that train wreck happening.
Speaking of train wrecks, holy, your intern lately.
I worked on it all day yesterday.
Old Zuravloff coming with some smoke here.
No.
Needs a nose hit.
Never.
The boys are on it.
He's wide.
No, he's pistol. Gotta go.
Yep.
What a pistol that was. And red is left lying 2. And you know what? That pocket's still there for Zuravloff, or for old Heistad there to lob one in there. You know what? I see a triple coming back myself. You hit about 2/3 on the left-hand side there. All the reds could go.
That was a good shot he just made. That was a nice.
Need a little more heat, and all of them yellows would have flew.
I said, don't be nervous. I'm just here listening.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds like that old fossil Jason Broughton up there.
That's our #1 ice maker in the whole country up here watching this.
He's not up drinking beers again. I told him he had to wait till he was done making ice.
No, he's critiquing my commentating here.
Jason Broughton's heading down to Estevan to do the ice for
Look at this.
Provincials.
Look at this pistol. Wow, what a shot that was.
And just like that, yellow's lying 2 again. Old Heistad said, enough's enough with trying to freeze. Let's just blast them.
That was a heck of a shot.
Zuravloff staring down another double himself for a deuce. Not an easy double. She's just off nose. Make no qualms about it. He's got the broom down, and old Zuravloff heading to the other end. He's going to be throwing some smoke at this one.
So, last rock, Chris, in your expert opinion here, why wouldn't you just come around, do the out-turn draw? You've got backing there, that one rock just on the back of the 4-foot. Why
one's a great score, but these boys ain't happy for one. They want a deuce, so that's exactly what he's going after here, and he's going to be real close.
Oh, and he's wide for and a steal of 1.
Big steal of 1, Lemon. Heistad goes up 5-2 here in.
CURLSASK is proud to announce Friday, January 27th as the Affinity Credit Union Curling Day in Saskatchewan. We reached out to Saskatchewan for help with creating a new t-shirt design for this special day. We received over 20 submissions from people all over the province. But there could only be one winner. Congratulations to Amy Fredette from the Estevan Curling Club. CURLSASK is so excited to use this design for our Provincial Day of Curling on January 27th.
There's no doubt running any kind of farm comes with day-to-day challenges. We built a new facility 2 years ago. Technology has totally revolutionized dairy farming. Sask Milk gives us the tools to provide high quality standard of milk, making sure our equipment is all well taken care of, make sure that those animals are housed and cared for appropriately. They continue to push us with their standards to make sure that it just gets better and better.
I think this got locked out.
Pardon?
I
don't think they've ever been out here, and Green Stadium is more than willing to work with
And
them.
we're back on the
They want to do a featured sheet like PA. They can do their featured sheet. We're still
on the 7th end.
Well, that was a big steal of one. Clint for old Heistad to go up 5-2 there after 6 ends of play.
Yeah, that was a big steal, and they're sitting here nice on just sitting on the back of the button. Running a nice guard in. Yeah, I'd say the old Heistad's got this under control here for now.
Is that Dean Kleider, coach of Madison Kleider's team, standing in the back left corner by the pillar? We used to call him the old cricket. When you used to curl against him, he always made a cricket noise. And I tell you what, whether it was just his nerves or it was his way of trying to get into your head, if it was the latter of those two, it definitely did that, listening to that cricket chirp all game long.
Well, I was just going to give you a score update here. We got Taylor's got a big handle on this game over Kleider, 6-0 right now, and they're lying 5 in the house on that rink.
That's a heavyweight tilt on sheet 1, isn't it?
That Taylor team, I watched them play this morning. They are a damn good team.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a chance to win your buck back. I'll say Kleider ends up finishing better than Team Taylor. You throw your dollar on the line on that one?
In the whole Bonspiel?
In whole event.
Oh, I'll take that all day. I've watched Taylor play. I'm sure they'd beat 90% of the men's team here in Swift Current.
All righty,
That's
you're on for a loony, and I'll take Kleider to just finish better than Team Taylor.
Okay. And
Hey,
then we got Kessel over Pomedley, 8-0.
Holy.
They're going into the 7th end. DeWitt's has
Just
got
a
a slight lead over Brayden, 2-1.
Druids. Not dimwits, Druids.
DeWitt's.
What?
DeWitt's.
Druids.
Oh, Druids. Oh, I'm just taking it off my girls up here. They gave me the wrong intel.
Holy, get the...
Then we got...
we got the dimwits, he says. Come on.
Then we got Team Eddie, 10-1 over Dirksen in 6 ends, and they pulled the pin. That was enough beat down they could take.
Just a good old-fashioned pumping out here. A lot of these teams are taking, eh?
Yep.
I wonder if it would kill producer Jerry Gertz to give an overhead view of the house. I'm curious as to whether that top one's in the rings or not.
Yeah, I can't tell. If you could... I'm watching in between the Heistad team and the Taylor rink here, and Taylor's sitting 6 in the house right now with it. This Heistad team's kind of got a grasp on this end too. I think the boys are a little frustrated there. The Zuravloff team.
Yeah. We got us a heater here. We're in for a good finish, I'm certain, in this game here.
They got him on. Okay, I can see him 5-2's right. Yeah. Okay. Just going in right. I don't know. Yep. Why am I doing it? Why are we doing this?
Hey guys, hope everybody's enjoying watching the curling. My name is Chris Hiker, General Manager here at the Curling Club. Just wanted to point out, CURLSASK is doing a progressive 50-50 The draw will be made March 26th, and all the money and proceeds that they're raising from that is going to go back to curling clubs all across Saskatchewan. So it's a great fundraiser. You can go to CURLSASK's website and find a way to pick up some 50/50s that way in support of Saskatchewan curling clubs. Another thing you can do, the Swift Current Curling Club decided we didn't want to charge entry fee for anything this weekend. We wanted you to be able to come and watch this curling free of charge. So we're just asking one favor: if you get a chance, stop by the bar and buy one of our raffle tickets. That money strictly goes to help us continue to put on provincial events and big events inside our curling club. So if you get a chance, stop by, grab a ticket from us. That would be very much appreciated. Thank you.
62 is what they've got up there. The other one is 82. Must be. Because they haven't scored 7 yet. Okay. So did that one just update? Did Brian just update?
Boy, that's a nice shot there. Going to force the Zuravloff team here to 1. Or they are right now, but lots of rocks left.
Oh, it hasn't done 7 yet. Oh well, just a second. I haven't gone back yet. So let's refresh. Okay.
Well, that shot didn't quite work out how they planned, I think. Well, you can sure tell she's happy hour up here in the old curling lounge. The tunes are rocking. It's gotten louder. I can't see from where I'm sitting, but I'm sure the place is packed with people watching this world-class curling we got going on.
Absolutely packed up here in the Swift Lawn Care Lounge. We also have claim to fame the coldest beer in Southwest Saskatchewan. You don't believe me? Come on down and have one. If you don't think it's the coldest beer in Southern Saskatchewan, you track me down. The beer's on me.
The girls?
Kind of mess we got going on out there. Looks like a whole pile of yellows out there.
Oh, Zuravloff come down, tried to run back, and ended up taking their own out.
Disaster.
They had it sitting right on the button, buried. I thought she was locked in there, but a quick update here on sheet 1. The Taylor team has taken the Kleider team out. I think they had a big end there, maybe 4 or 5 on that last end. They packed her in 7.
Oh, you got the old celebrate good times pumping up there. It sounds like a party's happening up in the lounge.
Well, that's what I was just saying. I think the place is packed. Must be happy hour. People are off work. For some reason, it seems like a Friday. Probably this big curling event in Swift Current. The boys just shut her down for the rest of the week.
I think they're going to get in one tonight. She's go time. Come on down to the club and let's get after it.
A big event like this comes to town. Everybody's celebrating.
You know, all the businesses, they lock the doors up early, and there's only one place to be. And it's not watching Connor Bedard here tomorrow night. It's watching world-class curling right here in the Swift Current Curling Club.
Is Regina in town tomorrow?
Pats are here with Connor Bedard, and I heard we are 32 tickets away from a full sellout
Well, even he fills up this place. That at Junior Curling's going to just pack the house here. The bar will be sold out. You better get that beer on ice right now.
Not to mention, just behind us in the lounge, they're hosting the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, whatever that means. But that'll be going on here. So, oh yeah, she'll be a full house. And I tell you what, you're not going to want to miss this party. They're going to be talking about it for ages. Get down to the curling club. You find me. I'm the general manager. First beer's on me if you can find me.
And if you give me a call tonight, I'll give you a hint as to where to find them.
If you can find me tonight, I'll buy you a beer. I ain't going to be here. But enough about me. Let's talk about all these yellows in the rings and Zuravloff throwing some smoke here, trying to clean things up.
Oh, ooh. Sometimes if it wasn't for bad luck, you'd have no luck at all. That was a tough break. Just a hair inside, hey?
Oh, that wasn't last shot. Oh, yikes. Oh, Red's got one.
What's the plan here now, Chris?
As you're still working, I think my screen has froze up on me and I can't tell what's going on.
Well, he's holding the broom there about the middle of the 12-foot. Looks like he might be drawing just to the top of the 4-foot. Or maybe the top of the 12 for a guard. Yeah, just our computers are froze up. It's still live on the old TV.
Yeah, producer Jerry's got to get on this.
The TV's a little bit lagging, though. I could be betting these people at home and just be cleaning house.
Well, I'm up $1, and after my glider goes right to the end, I'll be up $2.
Just in case. Because if they don't show, he can bring when he comes. I just hope they're there by the time you come down.
Is that head ice maker Jason Broughton talking?
Yeah.
He made ice back in the 1943 provincial event, and it was great ice back then, and he's still making great ice now.
He does a hell of a job. Had a little bit of a miss throwing rock here. She's sitting out a little wide and deep. I think the boys wanted to be kind of more on that center line. We got a new timekeeper or a scorekeeper now.
Where'd
Kelly
Karen
Schaefer's
go?
up here. Karen's still here. Melody, she pulled the pin.
Is Kelly Schaefer, is that not that one curler who's should be long since retired, but for some reason thinks she's resurrecting a curling career this year?
I believe so. The one that's yelling at you when from the hack and you can't understand her?
I can't understand her in the best of days.
She is one hell of a curler, though.
Well, that's to be debated.
Are you still froze?
Yeah, she's froze up. C stiff.
Zuravloff's coming with the last shot here, trying to draw the button. It's the only shot they got. And they're coming up light. She's a disaster, boy. I think that's 5, 6, and they pulled the pin. Yeah, I'm watching here.
I can't see what's happening on out there, and I don't even know if they're hearing us. We should maybe just log off and be done with it. To hell with this.
Heistad won. She's over. Okay, Have a good night, folks.
Yeah, back in the day.
So the unique thing about Stringham is, although we've grown, we still maintain the small town law feel.
And it's important to Stringham to go into those communities, to provide those high-level legal services to our community members, and to live in those communities, to support those communities, and to help those communities grow and thrive.
Today, online bullying is more common than ever, but there is help. SaskTel wants to solve this problem. It's why they created Be Kind Online. If you're a victim of online bullying or know someone who is, or even if you just want to stop it from happening to anyone, this is a place to learn what you can do. You can find lots of tools and tips to help you stand up to cyberbullying. Be Kind Online is a place to learn how to stay safe as well, to learn best practices and plans to stop cyberbullying before it even has a chance.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.